New York's Empire State Building was lit up in rainbow colors last night in honor of New York's historic vote legalizing same-sex marriage. Governor Andrew Cuomo signed the bill after 4 Republicans joined all but 1 Democrat to pass the measure, and New York, where the gay rights movement was born, is now the 6th and by far the largest state to allow same-sex marriage. For more on that, CBS News correspondent Seth Doane joins us in our studio. Great to have you with us, Seth. Good morning.
Good to be here. Good morning, Rebecca. As the legislative session dragged on this week, many questioned whether the bill would ever even make it to the Senate floor for a vote. The state's governor, Andrew Cuomo, who championed the bill, called it a complicated, difficult task. But in a marathon session, gay marriage in New York passed just after 10 o'clock last night. Celebrating late into the night, thousands of gay marriage supporters poured into these Manhattan streets near Stonewall Tavern, where the gay rights movement was sparked following a police raid in 1969.
It means that all of my friends can finally do the thing that they wanted to do, that I can do. It means that we're equal.
Ayes 33, nays 29.
Even inside the Senate chamber itself, applause broke out as the 33rd vote in favor of gay marriage was announced. Republican State Senator Stephen Salland was one of the last to support the measure. A self-proclaimed traditionalist, he agonized over the decision.
I have to define doing the right thing as treating all persons with equality, and that equality includes within the definition of marriage. And I fear that to do otherwise would fly in the face of my upbringing.
One of the main sticking points centered around religious protections. That was ultimately addressed in an amendment.
Whoever opposes the rights of gay and lesbian couples to marry, whatever religious institution, whether it's the Catholic Church, Orthodox Jews, anyone else, they are not required to marry any couple they do not want to marry.
Hardly enough for some opponents.
That it's the wrong thing to do, but it's also incredibly politically stupid for the Republican Party to take responsibility for passing the gay marriage bill in New York.
But the Empire State now joins 5 other states and Washington, D.C., where same-sex marriage is allowed. 5 minutes before midnight, Governor Andrew Cuomo signed this contentious bill into law. Now, you may remember a similar gay marriage bill failed 2 years ago when the New York Senate was controlled by Democrats. Today, it's led by Republicans. Rebecca?
Seth, now that it's passed, when might we actually see these same-sex marriages taking place here in New York?
Well, we're told by the governor's office it'll be about 30 days until those first gay marriages could be held in New York. Also worth noting, New York is a state with no residency requirement for marriage, meaning couples can come from anywhere to get married here. Of course, that's a boon to businesses, something that was not lost, likely, on legislators.
Yeah, absolutely. In addition to that, New York obviously is seen as sort of paving the way and giving some momentum to all of this. What does it mean for policy at a national level?
Well, certainly gay rights advocates hope it does build that momentum. As we mentioned at the beginning of the piece, the Stonewall riots back in '69 were seen widely as the beginning of the gay rights movement. So it's a significant win here, but there are many battleground states ahead. It's still specifically banned in 39 states across the country.
Seth Doane, thank you. As always, we appreciate it.